find this power cord. Plug in the power. Plug it in here. Then, this hand pull method to push inside. Air pressure up to 6 kilograms. Is normal. Then press the power switch. Turn on the power. After turning on the power, wait a minute or so. Then click the dot. And then this presser foot will lift up. Lift it up and you're going to see this dot after the lights go out. This situation is normal. This boot is normal. This is the first step. The next third step. Let's just look at this cache position offset position. Cache stock offset position. Now it's 250. What does this mean? Is that we first put the test gold in. The premise is to make sure that this seam is here. We go in like this. Put it in like this. It will take this drum bit and it will take. When we press this switch, this test gold, it will. This is how you go to this side and walk around. Walk around to get here. After coming here, this one has a sensor. Its drum summit jacked up this sensor. This light will come on. It will light up. Then let me show you. And then this. You can't put too much out here. To put it inside, push inside again. We then press the switch. After pressing the switch, it's going to walk around and come here. Come here. This drum peak came here. This drum peak depends on. This sensor detects the jacked up. If this is jacked up, this light will come on. If it doesn't, it will come on. This row. You can go down and twist. Twist it down a little bit. If you say, if the whole circle cannot be detected, twist it down a little. If you put it in, the light is on. Then this row. Loosen this nut and twist here. Take this inductor. This sensor goes up a little bit. Is that every time we detect this air connection, this light will light up like this. That's normal. Then we adjust this. What does this mean? Go in here. Get in the 250. Let's take a look. 250 is this to pick up the wind to this position. Then I'll go a little to the left. Then let's find the number 300. Determine. Use the automatic stock reduction button to click. It will go. Offset to the left. The bigger the number, the more to the left. The smaller the number, the more to the right. We'll quit later. This is the adjustment of the current stock offset position. When the reset is complete, the second step is we go in from here. Then according to the size of the clothes. Well, let's say it's an M size. Then you have to make sure to click the M code. Then click Reset. Then put the cache in. Press the switch. And then this cylinder. After this cylinder gets up, this and stitched this position to come here. It is normal to come here from the position of unsewing. After normal. And then we take this cloth. Set it up. Set up to achieve a what state? This is the dress. Don't fall. Do it clean. Put it in this position. Dry it and don't fall off. If you are too big or too small, then adjust the left to expand, the right to expand the expansion. Left expansion represents the expansion of this part to the left. The right expansion represents the right expansion of this part. The downward expansion represents the downward expansion of this wheel. For example, your right expansion is 40. If it's too small, then we press 50. Determine. It's on this side to the right. Expand a little more. After the expansion. After being transferred here, this formation is 0. Then we press reset. Press the switch again. It will be here. Detection of valid position. After detection, this always forms and it comes out automatically. After the adjustment here, we press reset. Then other yards. We adjust according to its proportion. If there is a difference in it, up. Each code differs from it. 3 centimeters or 2 centimeters. Then you find one. Let's say I set 40. And then determine. Automatically distributed in. And determine. Then it will be based on. According. This is 40. Add 40 to 50. If you say this two-dimensional code, it's 50 plus 40 and here it becomes 90. It's an adjustment. This is a yardage adjustment. Then here it is still formed to be 0. Then you press reset. Sweep a drop code. It's plus size cache. Put it in and press the switch. This formation of it will come out. Then I'll look like this. I'll show you how. Click. It always forms and it comes out. This is a yardage adjustment. When we adjust the yardage of these, what about after the left expansion and the right expansion? We are going to tune. For example, I'm size. It's already adjusted here. So let's first set this rebirth to 0. Determine. Then exit from here. Press reset. The next thing we need to see is the speed of this wheel. The speed of the wheel is represented here to this section. Is the speed of this wheel. With this pine tooth, the speed of this main tooth of the loose cloth tooth to adjust. So how do we adjust? After pressing reset, press this switch. Find the drum position and come out of the scene. After here, let's sense this sensor with our hands. And press the switch. Let it go in a circle. A walk is from this. You see behind here you see the needle here. From here on the needle. Then walk around. The last stitch ends from here. Here it is. This is the one. The speed of the finger is the same as the main tooth of this tooth. The main tooth of the pine cloth. This tooth here. This is the synchronization. Have a look. This is synchronization. If we say the last line, go too far. Go too far, then we'll take this number. Increase. If this line came here and stopped, you're going to put this number. Decrease. If you look in from here, if this increase must be 0, to quit to come. So now I am synchronized. When synchronizing. And then we are going to refocus. Heavy to here. Heavy over the words come here. Then we'll go in from here. Tie this increased number of frames to him again. 15 frames. And then determine. And then back out. What I just talked about here is the speed of rotation. The speed of the cage is synchronized with the main shaking of the pine cloth. Next we look at here. Automatic perimeter calculation here. No need to adjust. And then we see that the overall scale here is 100. What does it mean under 100 circumstances? This is the cage outside. It's with the cage inside. Now the speed is the same. It represents this 100. This 100 represents the speed of the cage. With the speed of this cage, and the speed of this cage, and this speed of moving teeth, the speed of this finger, here, this tooth insertion. It's the speed together. Is together. Besides, I changed this place to 103. And then determine that speed. The speed of this wheel out here, with the speed of this wheel, and the speed of this wheel, and insert moving teeth. The speed of the four parts. This speed is a little faster than inside. It'll be a little faster. This is called the overall ratio. Next, I'll talk about the spindle test button. When we turn this button on, put the cash in. Then press the switch with your hand. Use your hand to sense the sensor. Then press the switch. This time at this spindle, it will not turn. This spindle will not turn. When we put this button, press this switch again after turning it off. Catch this again and press the switch. Then its main table will be hit by this time. This is a switch for a button. Okay, next, let me talk about the button for the upper limit of gold. What about when we turn on the upper limit of the gold button? We press this switch. The locks on both sides of this 3-line rib. These two locks will come out. At this time, we will take one of these threads. This seam must be on the left. Sleeve in this position. Similarly, this side is also covered. We'll just press this switch. This string is sent in. This is a switch for sending wire ribs. Likewise, we turn it off. The gate here and the gate here. It won't come out. Okay. Now let's take a look at this. What does the window line loose axis mean? This is our machine. After the disconnection, then we are going to take this. Pull out. Just pull it this way. These need to be pulled out. This time is we are temporarily unable to pull. Then let's order the bed to loosen our feet. Then this can be pulled out by this whole part gently. This can also be pushed out. Similarly, we press this button inside. Then this and this can be pulled out. After pulling it out, we'll just loosen this screw. And lift it up. Let it up. Let it out. After tightening, we'll open this lid. Just put these threads through. Then we'll close the lid. After being locked up, let's loosen this screw. Put that part down. After he put it down, we just put this part. And then push this part in. And then push this part a little bit in. Then we take a string. Put it in. Put it under the presser foot. So you put it in. Put it under the presser foot. And then we press this presser foot switch. When we click on the thread cutting test, this needle it will be running. Then we order shear line test. Then this needle has been going. After 60 frames, it will cut the line. That this time we see, is this line properly worn? So this normal line cutting, the thread is also worn. Then we will order this dot resets. It will go back to the origin. This threading is done. Next, I'll check the segment insertion ratio. We go in from here at 100. This 100 represents this main tooth and this insert moving tooth. The evidence of 2 teeth to go is consistent. If you say you are moving your teeth slowly, then we have to change this 100 to 130 or 140. Then quit to come. Press reset. Then set a line in. Press this switch. And then we look at this tooth. So we turn this hand wheel with our right hand. The eye sees this main tooth with the inserted tooth. This needle goes back and forth. See if its 2 teeth are parallel. What if you walk unevenly? Then we will continue to change this number. Become bigger or smaller. Then quit to come. Press reset. This is a simple solution to the interpolation ratio.